Shout out to Tyson. And also Hololive Save, who says, after Coco announced her graduation, the aunties don't intend to put an end to their more than half a year of cyber violence activities. Before we take a look at that, let me mention that I'm still saddened by the news and everything, about the news. And if I laugh at what the aunties are saying, I'm sure you can all understand it's because the stuff they say is just that insane. I can only laugh. Now, let's take a look. So the first thing we have here is something rather surprising. I actually thought the aunties might celebrate the news about Coco, but it seems they're salty about that even. This auntie says,
"Really gonna graduate, huh? That culprit just took the money and disappeared like that. When is the doom of Cover Core? Attention everyone, it's our next move."
Before we continue, two things. You might recall that the aunties were split previously, deciding if they wanted to focus on Coco alone or all of Cover Core. And the second thing, because of the initial issue somewhat involving Hachima as well, you can probably presume that they'd target her next. Well, it turns out that they're actually not too upset with Hachima anymore. And instead, they're actually upset with Fubuki. They say that Fubuki took the most resources from China and then turned her back on them, and she has to go now. She's a B-class criminal, according to them. However, some seem to still want to go after Hachima, and another continues to make the case for Fubuki, saying,
"You are next, White Auntie, Fubuki. This is inevitable."
What the heck? What does that even mean? Why are they calling her that? And the anti-discourse would go on, with one questioning why they'd go after Fubuki instead of Hachima, and others explaining why they want to target Fubuki rather than Hachima. It's similar to the stuff that we have just went over, but you can see more of their reasoning for it. I'm just talking randomly now to fill the air because I want to leave that image on screen a little longer for people. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Next, the aunties would go on to explain their criminal tier ranking system.
Class B war criminal is an idiot who isn't much normal. Would you make life difficult for some idiot who apologized? Then it should be Fubuki next on the list.
Isn't the next target clear? The trash who takes CN is nothing. The Fubuki who turned her back on us for N. As for Akahato, she did apologize, and she went with the N, so doesn't really relate to this.
To be honest, the Class A war criminal is Coco, then it's no doubt Fubuki.
I don't think I'll ever stop getting at least a chuckle out of the terminology they use. It's so hyperbolic. But anyways, I'm the kind of person that's skeptical about what I read online. So I would totally factor in the possibility that they're trying to throw people off by saying Fubuki in the public, and maybe they have closed channels where they have a real target. However, over the months, we have seen that the aunties tend to carry out what they say on this forum, so there is a good chance that they will target Fubuki next. Now, all that said, I'm not sure what to do from here. So I'm going to give that some more thought, and I will also be taking a look at the comments to see what you are all saying about this. As usual, I'd like to give a big thanks to Save Hololive for getting that information and translating it all for us. And thank you all for tuning in. I'll catch you next time.